Yo, welcome back, man. Welcome back to another TikTok compilation. Alright, we got creepy TikToks. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna keep it more Halloween because Halloween coming up, so we're gonna keep it more creepy. Make sure you guys hit that like button too, man, so it can reach more people. Appreciate it. Go ahead and get into it. What is that?
Alright, just squat it down. Yeah, let me see your camera, I'll do it. It's an elusive creature.
Nah, bro, that's CGI.
Alright, just squat it down.
What?
Yeah, let me see your camera, I'll
No way. Yo, imagine having that in your house, dog. Nah, that's
You know my name. Okay, I'm officially freaked out now.
Hey! Really do.
It just got crazier. They are now living together. Have a place together in New York City and they're living together full time now. We know this because this is what Ethan has been informing his friends and his family and his poor ex-wife, Lily J. I feel so bad for her that this is happening. According to sources, their friends think they're a great match.
Dude,
her friends
like
love
Ariana
him
Grande.
and they're both really happy together. So I guess that's good. The whole situation is a bit slimy though, in my opinion. You know, you can do whatever you want, live your life. I'm just giving you my opinion. But when this TMZ article came out saying that she was giving him space to work things out with his wife, I thought that meant like maybe they were getting back together. I think work things out was bad phrasing. They were just trying to navigate their divorce, and Ethan desperately wants to co-parent their baby. You know, the one that Ariana met while they were together. I don't like the situation. Poor Lily feels so betrayed and heartbroken. Ariana and Dalton had already split before she started seeing Ethan, just to clear the air. I know some people say that that doesn't really line up. I don't really know, but that is what TMZ says. Follow my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube for more content. It really helps when you interact.
They do.
Stop looking at me! Gummy! Gummy, stop looking at me! Gummy! What are you doing? What are you looking for? Stop it! What is this? Stop it now! What the hell? I'm out. I'm out. What's that? Oh my god. I hope I just noticed. Get out! This is not your house. Go away. Go to hell. What the hell? I hope I just can't see this. Oh my god! Get out, don't show me your face. What's that again? No! Get me out!
What is going on?
Good night.
Who are you saying goodnight to?
Him. Good night.
Who?
Him. Good night.
Jagger, there's no one up there.
Him up there.
Show me.
Him up there. Him up there.
Jagger, there's no one up there. He's been talking to that vent and then he was blowing it kisses. And I'm creeped out now. Like, seriously, I'm not joking. I'm so creeped out right now.
Dr. Curry.
Oh, wow.
Big apples. Very big apples.
They're still on it.
There's a
They all
few,
fallen.
some there, and but most of them are on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? Yeah. What's what? Yeah, look. Right up there. Insect or something.
Is that an insect? Let's have a look.
Oh my god.
Oh.
CGI. Trust me. Yo. That crazy, ain't gonna lie.
Who are the most challenging beings and civilizations that you have come in contact with, and why?
Well, I mean, you know, the Draconians always present a challenge.
Why is that?
mostly because they're mean and scary, and they project a lot of fear, mean, scary sort ofness in there.
Can you give us like an example of that?
Find their soldier combatants to be terrifying. So it's almost as if they asked H.R. Geiger to say, come up with the scariest thing that you can and design that for us. And
so it's a physical.
Oh,
it's not just psionics.
Oh no, it's physical. It's very. I mean, it's very creepy looking. Everything.
Y'all believe in these reptiles?
Looking,
You think they just exist?
Dark and oogie.
Yes or no, man?
I mean, there's
in
the moment of it, it feels overwhelming and terrifying
like
because there's a lot of psionics to it and a lot of just what's happening visually and psychologically. But having encountered it more than once, I've broken it down a little bit. I mean, there's intent behind that, right? It's not just that they have a like uncomfortable aesthetic, right? That we find grotesque or something. The aesthetic that they're using in their production of their military hardware and their biological personnel has the design, I mean, like artistic design to look creepy, to look scary, to be frightening. So it's not just accidental or just kind of that's how they look. I mean, there's some intent to be as scary and terrifying as possible.
Lucifer wears many faces.
Said that you won't fly commercial. You said that it's like getting into a tube with a bunch of demons. Why do you think that?
No, listen to me this thing. Not the people. The main reason is because of the need of Inside Edition. You got to get this now. Hey, you listen to me? My wife thinks Inside Edition is, oh yeah.
Don't forget to like and follow and stay weird. By the way, this video is scripted and for entertainment purposes only. Stay weird.
The government wants to pay you to live there. There's free room and board, as well as a meal stipend, and even though you're required to give guided tours and work in the souvenir shop, there will be plenty of time to explore nature too. But there's a small catch. In addition to being a historical landmark,
what is it?
Garnet also happens to be the most notorious ghost town in the entire country. Originally a 19th century mining town, it was abandoned in the 1940s when the mines were exhausted. But not all the residents have left. After sundown, the spirits of the town's former residents reportedly come out to engage in what used to be their daily activities. Locals have reported hearing eerie piano notes struck from inside the old saloon, often accompanied by the chatter of distant voices. Some local residents claim the ghosts hide in the shadows of the town. There are also reports of transparent figures in period clothing walking between the buildings, though there have never been any sightings actually captured on video. During a visit to Garnet, Bureau of Land Management historian Alan Matthews reportedly saw the figure of a woman standing in the window of the town's old hotel. He was never able to confirm whether he'd actually seen a ghost that fateful day. While many people are admittedly too scared to take up this offer of free housing and board, there are other opportunities to experience Garnet. In fact, the government recently started renting out hotel rooms for tourists who wish to make their stay far more brief.
Want to like stay there.
Animals looking a little different.
Like posed up like that.
Oh my god!
No way he opened the door by himself like that. Bro, how did he be finding videos like this, bro? Like, it look too realistic. It's gotta be real. Whoa! Come on, bro. Nah, why you acting like that?
If you find this in your house, kill it. If you find this in your home, you need to put it down and neutralize it. This right here is a TikTok that I was tagged in where this person found what they thought was a piece of dust. However, a few seconds later, they discovered that this piece of dust was actually moving and alive. First things first, this is obviously not a piece of dust. This is actually an insect known as the assassin bug or the masked bug. They've earned this name because of the fact that they cover themselves with dust in order to prey on other insects. These guys do kind of have a nasty bite, and it has been described as very painful. But this is still the least of your worries when it comes to the assassin bug. When fully grown, this is what they'll look like. And what's particularly dangerous about these insects are the parasites that are left in their poop. The parasite that these assassin bugs release in their poop is known to cause something known as Chagas. This disease causes some pretty nasty side effects, including fever and swelling of tissue around the eye. This disease can also be fatal in certain circumstances. If you find one of these, get rid of it and potentially call an exterminator because there could be more hanging around.
This is what our parents warned us about. It's terrifying to think that a real human actually went through this. Angela Hammond was a mother from Clinton, Missouri, and in 1991 she was at a grocery store. And you know, back then the general public didn't have cell phones, so she went to the payphone to call her fiance Rob. Rob says the conversation was going normal, but then Angela had said that there was this weird car that kept circling her and like driving around. So Rob, doing what any normal boyfriend, fiance, husband would do, was like, get out of there, just go home, we'll talk later. So I guess that Angela thought that he had left, and so they continued talking, but then Angela says he came back. Then he hears her say something that I'm sure will haunt him for the rest of his life. She says, "Oh my God, what am I gonna do?" He then hears Angela scream, and then he hears silence. So Rob panicked, not knowing what to do. He knows he could call the cops, but it may be too late. He hops in his car and drives across town to go find Angela. So while on his way there, he hears someone screaming his name from a car going the opposite direction. So Rob hits a U-turn, he sees a pickup truck, and in a terrible twist of fate, Rob chasing down this car when his transmission goes out, and Angela is never seen or heard from again.
Lucifer wears many faces.
Sad that you won't fly.
I want to skip this. I don't know how this got back where I want to skip that. Are these some cards? Skinwalkers? Like, is that really a thing? Okay, now I'm starting.
What the hell is that? Get your 45 out. It's right over there. See it?
I guess it's just like,
holy shit. Let's go.
Hey.
Like the
Excuse
animal
me?
get possessed or something?
Nala. Are you doing dishes?
He's standing up like a
I
whole
hope so.
person. Like, what? Stop playing with him. Oh, that's a horse.
Something is moving around and making noise in one of our sheds. I'm not really sure what to expect. I'm gonna go check it out.
You got a weird background.
So yeah, I got transferred to this room with this mirror. If there's no space, leave this place, right? Well, guess what else is fucking weird about this?
Okay, so am I tripping? Or
Okay, so the noise is my turtle. And I'm home alone, right? But the reflection shows.
What is that?
Like, that's me.
And then it looked like somebody sitting next to you. Nah.
I have no idea how creepy Elvis was. He liked young girls because he only wanted to sleep with virgins. Elvis was known for a lot of things, but his skills in the bedroom were not one of them. He would tell his entourage to look for women with small feet and that looked like his mother. Elvis was known for having a weird relationship with his mother. They would baby talk to each other and call each other pet names. And they slept in the same bed until he was like a late teenager. When Natalie Wood was dating Elvis, she left one of his family gatherings because he was sitting on his mother's lap the whole time and she was uncomfortable. It gets worse. He had two-way mirrors installed in his mansion so he could watch people hook up during his parties, like without them knowing. Priscilla said that once she was like sitting at a desk working on her homework because, you know, she was 14 when they started dating, and he walked over to the desk and she looked up at him and her forehead wrinkled because she was looking up at him, and he slapped her forehead and said, "Don't do that because it makes your forehead wrinkle." On top of that, once one of his girlfriends said that she was sleeping in his bed and she woke up to a bullet hitting right above her head on the headboard, and he was like, "I wanted to wake you up so you could go grab me some yogurt." I'm sorry, like, what? This is just not king energy. Like, what a loser. Also, my Instagram was recently hacked and sold to a magazine company, so this is my new one if you want to give it a follow.
I'm watching this dude through the mirror, right? And his face is moving, but look at that, his face just moved, but the guy in the mirror is staying the same. Yo! The Matrix is broken.
We're walking through the city, right? And look at this. Big building up there.
That is funny.
Big building down here. And what happened, Mr. Drifter? Lost it. Huh? What happened?
Whoa. How did that happen?
So I came home from the store and I opened up this gallon of milk and I poured myself a glass of milk. And then I realized I should have shaken up that milk. So I poured my milk back into the jug. Now my milk jug is full of milk. And I still have this much milk left in my glass. How does it make any sense? Where did all the milk come from?
Word. How'd that happen? Dang, that's it. That's it, y'all. Alright, nah. See you guys in the next one. We're gonna post 2 times a day. Be back on that. With that being said, peace out.
What? Bitch, I'm a god, cause nigga, I'm back. Fuck the Matrix, this shit is trash.